Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a 25-year-old card game, and in 25 years, Konami has released some of the most creative and destructive cards they could have ever imagined. Cards like Nibiru the Primal Being, Divine Arsenal AA Zeus, Sky Thunder, and the Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. Cards that are so powerful, we consider them staples of the very game itself. Yes, Konami has created an incredibly memorable roster of cards, but what about the cards you don't remember? Cards that maybe have been overshadowed by one of these so-called staples. Cards that, given the right deck, can actually become a combo that could just win the game on the spot. Join me, Ghost with Knife, as I explore these JANK combos from 25 years of Yu-Gi-Oh's history. This is JANK SPANK. I'm Ghost with Knife, and welcome to the first episode of what is hopefully a very long-running series on the channel, the JANK SPANK. Now, what exactly is the JANK SPANK? It is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel series in which I, the Ghost with Knife, am given some sort of quote-unquote JANK combo deck. And after getting all the necessary cards for it and getting a little bit of practice, my goal is to get on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel on either the casual ladder or the competitive ladder, and I have 2 hours to try to pull this combo off a single time. And within that 2 hours, I'm going to be recording all of my games and hopefully have some really interesting stuff to show, and hopefully at the end have a fully fledged combo to showcase to you guys of whatever the deck is supposed to do. Now, what exactly is a JANK combo deck? Well, a JANK combo comes from the word jank, which I believe is Magic the Gathering word, and jank means a cheap card that a lot of people can get their hands on, but still has some sort of fun use, kind of like Cemetery Bomb here. Cemetery Bomb does 100 damage to your opponent for each card in their graveyard. A jank combo would be some sort of deck trying to utilize this as a finisher, for example. So yeah, that's the idea of what a jank combo does, and with that, that's basically the series. I'm going to be doing really silly and wacky combos on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and it's going to be a lot of fun. But an even more fun part of this entire series is that you, the fans at home, are going to have a lot of say in what the series can showcase. Because in each episode, I want you, the fans, to help me figure out what deck to build next. So after you're done watching this video, if you have an idea for a quote-unquote jank combo deck, go ahead, give me a deck list in the comments below and a description of what the combo is supposed to do, maybe some instructions on how to actually do it, and the highest voted deck list will be the next deck we see in the JANK SPANK series. Now, there are a few ground rules. I want to keep this as close to the normal and rare cards as possible. Try to have as few super rares and ultra rares in your deck as possible. The idea of this series is it's a fun way to spend my NR tokens and a fun way to explore cards that people would consider quote-unquote bad, and giving these cards a chance to shine. Now, this isn't to say there can't be any SR cards or UR cards. I just want, preferably, the decks to have as few as possible to make the decks as accessible as possible, because I don't really have the ability to constantly grind tokens, as you can see with my 11 UR dust right now. So again, deck list, description of the combo, maybe some instructions on how it works, and keep it as close to NR as possible. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into this episode of the JANK SPANK. Our first deck of the series is not a deck that I thought of myself, and I know a lot of people are gonna boo and they're gonna scream naysayer, but hear me out for a minute. I didn't think of this deck, but I actually saw this deck in another Yu-Gi-tuber's video after recovering from having my tooth pulled. You see, Luke Von Karma released a sub-replay video about a year ago, in which I believe Red Mage was the person who originally piloted this deck, showcased this really wacky FTK. When I saw it, I was like, oh my god, that features a card that I recognize, and this is such a cool idea, this is such a cool thing. Literally anybody could craft this deck and try it themselves. And I thought to myself, I wonder how many different combos exist in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like that, and I wonder what my community knows, if there's any other combos like this. So that was the inspiration for the entire series, so thank you to Luke Von Karma, and I believe Red Mage, for inspiring this probably really bad idea. But hey, we're here, let's get into how this JANK combo works exactly. So if you've seen that really old video from a year ago, you'll be familiar with the deck, and if not, well, let me go ahead and introduce it to you. The deck revolves around this card right here, Tethys, the Goddess of Light. She's a level 5 fairy, and the only thing that's important about her is that whenever you draw a fairy monster, except during the damage step, you can reveal it and draw a card. Now, this is not a once per turn, so if you reveal a fairy, draw another fairy, you can reveal that and draw another card. So essentially, Tethys can draw you your entire deck. In order to get to Tethys as fast as possible, we have a bunch of cards that allow us to special summon her out really fast, like Angel 01, Bones Alone, or one of our Capricious Dark Lords, which we can tribute after normal summoning to go right into Tethys. Now, typically from there, you would be passing and hoping Tethys lives on your turn, but if you have a reload or a magical mallet left over in your hand, you can use these cards to put a card back in your deck and more than likely draw another one of your fairy monsters, since this deck is full of them. And then from there, attempt to draw essentially your entire deck. And as you draw your deck, you're going to get Wadapons outside of your normal draw, which you want to special summon as soon as you draw them with Tethys, so you have 2 Wadapons and a Tethys, and basically your entire deck in your hand. Now from here, things get a little weird, because after you draw your entire deck, there are 3 cards in particular we want in our hand. The Flame Spirit Ignis, which we hopefully draw into via a reload or a magical mallet, and our 2 pendulum monsters, Levelman and Rain Bozu. And yes, if you reload or magical mallet, you get a bunch of different chances to trigger Tethys, so you can keep the combo going. So after you have 2 Wadapons and Tethys out, you want to put both of these monsters in your pendulum zones, and then you're going to link off Wadapon, and Tethys for Power Code Talker. The only reason we care is it is a fire monster we can put in the extra monster zone. From there, we are going to pendulum summon using Levelman and Rainbow Zoo, and the cards you want to pendulum summon are Flame Spirit Ignis, 2 Ayatsus, or 2 other fire fairies that we actually can summon, and 2 Capricious Dark Lords. That's 5 monsters in your monster zones, and then from there you're going to XYZ summon using both of your Capricious Dark Lords into the Outer Entity Nyarla. Now this sounds really weird. It's like, why are we drawing our entire deck to summon 2 monsters from our extra deck? Well, because when you XYZ summon Outer Entity Nyarla, you can discard any number of cards from your hand and increase its rank by the number of cards discarded. Also, when it has XYZ material, you can target a monster in your graveyard, detach all materials from this card, and then attach that card to Nyarla, so it becomes that monster's type and attribute. More importantly, what this allows us to do is discard essentially our entire hand and then turn this into a fire type. From there, we have Nyarla as a fire type, Power Code Talker as a fire type, 2 Aitsus as a fire type, and a Flame Spirit Ignis on our board. From there, we can use Ignis's effect to discard Nyarla, not discard, tribute Nyarla, and then Power Code Talker, and then both Aitsus and itself. And if you do the combo correctly, you should do exactly 8,000 damage in a single turn. And that is the Fire Tethys combo. I know that was a very long drawn explanation. I know some of you just want to go ahead and see it in action, so without further ado, let's get right into those games. Alright, 2 hours on the clock starting now. I tried to do this a little bit on the ladder and it just did not work. We have the Tethys. We are going second. If we can get reload, we could actually pull it off here, which is kind of insane. We specifically need a reload. What the hell? Dark Magician and Red Eyes. We've got an anime fan here. Yeah, I tried this on the ladder. Just no, it's not happening. There's too many decks that I don't like on the ladder. I saw Sword Soul and Snake Eyes twice, and I was like, nah, man, we're good. I'm outie. Sadly, this beats Tethys outright. Okay. A 5,000 attack Dark Magician's kind of cringe. Basically, we need Reload or Magical Mallet to potentially win, because I cannot beat through this. Oh no. If they go Black Meteor, I think we're also fucked. No. Fine. I'm gonna go back to the Dark Magician. Yeah. Resummon the Dark Magician. Cool. Yeah. Verte. What in the world? This is a lot. Verte. Dude, you're kidding me. We're going into the Quintet Magician. Can't be tributed. Cool. Reload or Magical Mallet, and we win. Yep. There are 6 cards I could have drawn, and that is not one of them. We're about 5 games in, and I already immensely regret this. Holy shit, never mind. Okay. Just don't play anything. I don't have a level 7. I have to use the Capricious. Just... Dude, you don't need to activate anything. It's fine. Not yet. Use you. Here we go. Can we do it? Tethys activate. That's another one, yep. Here we go. crap! No! Dude! Why? That's so good. Yeah, just don't do anything. Oh my god, my opponent's not playing the deck. My opponent isn't playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Good. I don't want to deal with it. Here we go. What do you have for this? Just leave it alone. You don't need to care about this, okay? Thank God it's a fairy. Okay. Don't worry about it. Stop staring at my cards like that. I hate that. Crazy thing is, if we stop and I can just start discarding cards, I will be fine. That's one of the cards we need. We need the other pendulum. Come on. I don't even know what I just drew. A cubic. A Time Lord. I can use the angels if I really need to. This is a 4, right? It's a 4, cool. Assuming I'm just gonna keep activating, yeah. My opponent is like, what in the world are we digging for? Another Capricious. Another Bones. We're not quite there. Tethys. Let's keep drawing cards. 16 left. It's gonna be a chunky ass reload. Aitsu. I don't even know what I just drew. Another Time Lord. My hand is massive. 23 cards right now. Wadapon, which activates Wadapon's effect. Guess what? I have another card to draw. So many cards in my hand right now. I don't even know what I just drew. Another angel. I swear to God. Reload. Shit. Well, didn't get what I needed. My opponent is about to lose their mind. I'm assuming I drew at least one fairy out of that. Ignis again. We have 3 of the mallets. I'll show you Ayatsu. This will also activate the other water pond, which is cool. Okay. I think we're good. Actually. I think we're good. Shit, no. I just realized we're not. I need more fire monsters, I think. I'm gonna draw 1 more after this. Okay, I think this will be good. Okay. No, we need power code. Power code is a fire. Pendulum. Pendulum. Alright, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we do it? My opponent has to be amazed that we got this far. Okay. Yarla. Alright, now we get rid of this massive hand of ours. Oh boy, this is gonna be a minute. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know if I have enough. Oh crap. I don't know if I have enough. So this will be 12. 12 plus 13 plus 14 plus 15? Okay. We might have to attack here. Oh, this is gonna get more fire monsters out of my graveyard. Shit, that was bad. Alright, we have to attack. I think we have to go for some extra damage here before we go any further. Nope. I don't have enough damage. I got a plan. Do we have any more Time Lords? I do have one more. Shit. Okay. We need to tribute you. 13. 14. I'm not gonna have enough. I'm short. I think I can still do this with the Time Lord. I didn't kill them because I'm stupid and I miscounted the cards in my hand because there's just too many frickin' cards in my hand. But oh, sweet baby Ray's barbecue sauce. This is hilarious. Okay. We may have messed up the combo because I didn't magical ballot. But it's fine. Matyon the Time Lord. We attack into the Marshmallow. That's fine. It's not about that, nerd. It's about that. So we didn't kill them with a combo, but we got it off. I do find it pretty funny that my opponent was playing Exodia. And I outdrew them. Moving on. So, technically, we have won the challenge. However, I didn't defeat my opponent with the combo. I just got it off. And since that only took like half an hour, what I'm going to try to do is we're going to try and do the combo again. Which is going to be a nightmare, but it's fine. Tethys pass. If it hits our turn, our chances of getting this combo go off immensely because we just have Tethys on board. If we can keep it on board until my opponent's turn, we'll be fine. 10 extra. 40 at main. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that doesn't matter to me. This is what matters. Got an answer? They could. Oof, rough. Don't play in the imperm column. Just put them all back, because this will give me 4 chances to grab Tethys' draw. And we got it. And we get Wadapon off. Sick. We chain this. That's one of our 2 Wadapons we need for power code. No fires in grave. 3 fires in hand. I need to keep track of this. Rough. Don't play an imperm. We're going for it. Okay, cool. We can mallet again if we need to. Show them Ayatsu. So 3 fires in hand now. I think we need about 15 to win. Oh. My opponent's like, nah, you got it. Okay, cool. Cool. So, I'm going over my opponent who just surrendered his deck, and I'm a bit upset that they left just because Nibiru absolutely cleans my clock if I go full combo. And if they had it, well, then they could have just won outright. But yeah, they were also playing Speedroids, which would have been cool to see in action, because I've never actually seen Speedroids. You know what? Never mind. I didn't need to see it. Okay. Rough hand. If we can draw something to special summon and Tethys, we're in a better position. And then just literally whatever 1 card we have left. Don't. Wow. The casual Labyrinth player. Yeah, that's what I love to see. Alrighty. Oh, this is pretty sick, actually. We could actually do it if my opponent doesn't have any interruption. Which depends on my opponent. Tribute this. Here we go. It looks like they don't have any interaction, which is cool. Now it's gotta focus on Tethys draws. Where's I do? Son of a goat. Wild Pond's pretty good. Which I will activate response. Come on. Cool. Alright, we've gone through 1 mallet, 1 reload. There's 1 of the pendulum monsters we need. It doesn't look like our opponent has any interaction, which is pretty sick. 3 down, 3 go. Just return them all. This will make it easier to get to Ignis, if we actually draw Ignis. We also have reload now if we draw Ignis, which is sick. Not yet. And now we can use Wild Pond here. We need to hold on to reload for when we draw Ignis. There is, of course. 4 down, 2 go. Drawing Ignis off that one really good. This is getting dicey. If we can get our pendulums, I think we'll be in a better position. We need the pendulums and Ignis to be truly okay here. Ignis is the worst thing to grab here. We want to get a reload or a magical mallet rather than Ignis. If we can get everything 4 Ignis, that'd be pretty sick. Damn, that's not so bad. We have one mallet left. There's no chance to draw Ignis. Ignis is in hand, cool. Alright, cool. So we're fine now. Okay. Just actually a matter of pulling off the combo now.
on, dude. 12. 13. 14. No, that's where I want to stop. Set my hand first. Okay, you.
Okay. Do not get rid of Ignis. Alright, Nyarla. Just discard the entire hand, who are we kidding? I was gonna be like, yeah, we should hold on to stuff. No, just get rid of everything. If I counted right, we should have just enough damage. We need a fire type. Okay. First, get rid of you. Well, I miscounted. Shit. Hopefully we still have enough. We do. Oh my gosh. Just lethal. Holy cow. Oh. And that's the Tethys fire combo. So I know some of y'all at home are going, okay, well there wasn't a lot of struggle with this video. It feels like you just kind of had some games where you got the combo off and that was it, right? Well, that's the thing about this particular combo. It's very hit or miss. You either do it and win, or you don't and you lose. There's very little room for navigation. So it's really easy to know when to leave a game with this deck. It's, can you get the combo off? No? Leave. So because of that, a lot of the losses that we had were just, okay, I saw my hand and I scooped. And seeing that a bunch of times isn't really that much fun. But to give you an idea of how long this took, let me go ahead and show you how many losses we actually had, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 losses and 3 wins. It took 13 games to get this combo to actually kill somebody. It could have taken less if I would have, you know, done the combo right the first time, but yeah. So that's the main reason why you didn't see a bunch of, like, a lost compilation, because it's literally just, I go in, I look at my hand, and scoop. So without further ado, let's go right to the end card. With those games out of the way, for your enjoyment, one full fire Tethys combo has been achieved. Now, I know there wasn't a lot in the ways of fail to kind of laugh at, and it didn't seem like there was a lot of struggle, but this deck really does just go one of two ways. Either you have the combo and they don't interrupt it, or you don't, and you scoop real fast and get on to the next game. And me sitting here and having a scoop compilation of me going into a game, seeing my hand and going, okay, next game, isn't really that interesting, in my opinion, at the very least. But as you saw, I did showcase how many times I lost trying to pull off this combo, so hopefully that is something. And hopefully in the future, for the other combo decks we try to pull off, there will be a little bit more interaction from my opponents. I definitely want footage of me trying the combo and somebody interrupting, and I have to sit there and think on the fly of what do I do, or I go, well, shucks, now I gotta hurry so I can beat my 2-hour time limit. It's just for this first one, like I said, it goes one of two ways. Hopefully, even with all that said, this was entertaining for you to watch, and this inspired you to have some sort of own JANK combo you can pull off using your own cards, or you can make me suffer through. I would love to see all of your crazy JANK combo lists in the comments below. I am super excited to see what sort of crazy nonsense you guys have in store for me. Anyways, thank you for tuning in, folks. I have been the Ghost with Knife. This has been the JANK SPANK. Now do me a favor and get the hell out of here.